Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today. And the 2021 F1 car launch season has begun. Today, the McLaren MCL35M for the 2021 season was revealed, obviously being driven by Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo for this season. Very exciting lineup, exciting time for the team as they switch to a Mercedes power unit. But in terms of the car, obviously for this year, every single car won't be looking too different body shape-wise, but the McLaren's probably going to be looking the most different out of all of them in terms of the actual body shape, because McLaren were given dispensation to work a little bit more on the car due to obviously they need to configure the car from a Renault engine at the back to a Mercedes one, and you can clearly see by the photos and comparing the two that it is a bit of a different shape. The side pods are a bit more suckered in, kind of a bit more vacuum sealed towards the radiators, I suspect in a kind of similar style to Mercedes and Williams, but a little bit less extreme right now. Potentially, very much potentially, McLaren will come to preseason testing with way more suckered in side pods, as they did this time last year. Last year, they launched their car, and then they turned up to preseason testing with a completely new side pod configuration. But in terms of the rest of the car, it is a carryover from last year, as every other car will be. Livery-wise, let's get the elephant out of the room, not very different, which, I don't know, depends on how you take it. I personally really loved McLaren's livery last year, so it's a case of maybe, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I would have definitely loved to see maybe a bit of a different design style with the blue and the orange, but it is still a very, very nice livery that McLaren have gone with, and it's basically just going and fitting with, I guess, the whole crossover thing, basically a sister of the car. Obviously, it's called the MCL35M, the M denoting just the difference for this year, as with every single F1 team. But like I said, if you are disappointed potentially by the lack of difference of the bodywork or the general look of the car, one, I'll say, you might be more disappointed with the rest of the teams, because, as I said, the McLaren is actually going to look the most different bodywork-wise, baseline-wise, because they got that dispensation to change the car for the Mercedes engine. And also, too, more so than ever these days in F1, unfortunately, we all have to kind of take everything with a pinch of salt and wait till pre-season testing to really see what the actual 2021 challenges are going to look like, because there's no way in hell all these teams are going to launch and show off photos of their actual 2020 car with the actual new bodywork that they've got for new aero, new side pods, anything that they can actually change within the regulations freezing, they will bring to preseason testing. So in terms of aero analysis this year and this video, it's going to be very short. It's going to be a much shorter video, and I honestly probably won't be doing that much aero analysis that maybe some of you guys have been looking forward to, because there isn't going to be that much change. There will be change at preseason testing, I'm sure, and if there is enough change, then I might make a video during testing. But when it comes to these car launches, one, you're going to see, as I said, teams are going to not show their true, aero developments until preseason. And then two, like I said, the actual chassis for every car is the exact same, and McLaren's is going to be the most different because of that Mercedes change. As I said, you can see the side pods have changed. The nose cone has evolved slightly from what they had last year, but pretty much the rest of the car is very, very similar to what we ended with last year with McLaren. I wouldn't be surprised if they turn up to preseason testing, like I said, with very different bits on the bargewood end plate areas to kind of, test things out. But in terms of what we can see from the launch, not too much to really go off. Obviously, it's just exciting to see the new McLaren and see the likes of Ricciardo in McLaren colours, because that's going to be a very exciting pairing. McLaren's hashtag, it seems, this year is hashtag send it, and obviously we know how much Ricciardo loves to send it. We know how much Lando at times likes to send it, so that's going to be quite exciting. But in terms of a team launch and a new car launch, that's really it. I don't want to kind of go on more than I need to. That's really all we can get from it. Honestly, I'd be doing a kind of dishonest service if I thought, if I was going to say anything more really about the car. Like I said, maybe come pre-season, if there's new bits coming to this McLaren and new bits coming to the other F1 cars that are going to be launched in the coming, days and weeks, then maybe it's going to be worthwhile making a video down the line. But I thought I'd make a video for the McLaren, seeing as obviously Lando is driving it and I am in Quadrant, Lando Norris's team, and I actually had fun with over 1,000 of you guys over on Twitch watching it live, which was quite funny as well. So I thought I'd make a small little video for the McLaren, obviously, because obviously a lot of people are McLaren fans out there, and to be fair, even if it is the same livery, Still looks like a pretty cool car. It's a Mercedes-powered McLaren. Doesn't have McLaren badges on it, though. The reasoning behind that is because with the partnership of McLaren and Mercedes, it is strictly a customer partnership. So there's no contractual obligation for McLaren to put Mercedes logos on the car, on the overalls. So that's why you just don't see it at all, because, you know, they're not contractually obliged to advertise Mercedes. They've bought the Mercedes engine for this season because they want a chance of maybe going for more podiums, maybe going for race wins, and they think they can do that with a Mercedes engine. So if you're wondering why that's there, that's the reason why, essentially. But that is it then. Let me know what you guys thought. I'm sure there's going to be a bit of a vocal group that are very, you know, annoyed maybe of the livery not changing that much. But as I said, I can see why they've done it. Obviously, I would have liked to have seen a bit of a different livery, but that's the way it goes. I think if you're looking for different, massively different liveries this year, we're looking at, you know, obviously Alpine, Aston Martin are going to be the massive ones. In terms of car shape, that's actually the most you're going to see in an entire 2021 car. The McLaren will change the most foundationally compared to any other car. So be ready to be disappointed if you're massively disappointed at that car shape difference for McLaren. I'm just going to say that. But that's going to be this video then, guys. If you did enjoy it anyway, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly, for more content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.